He said no matter how much money he gets, he'll never pay $100 for a haircut.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Lonnie Horne, your barber broker, man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I want to talk about these $100 haircuts and why barbers are worth these $100 or whatever the hell they want to charge haircuts. So shout out to Earn Your Leisure, man. This whole thing popped into my head today because I was on there checking them out. They give a lot of financial game, and they had a post about barbers charging $100 and if it was worth it or not. And you know me, I just dove straight to the comments, man. I'm checking it out, and people was going hard on barbers. Oh, I never pay more than this. Barbers is doing too much, and they start counting their pockets and everything. And everybody had their reasons and how much they will and won't pay a barber. And man, I'm gonna tell you straight up, somebody who started off barbering as a kid for like $5. No, that's cool. It's cool, man. Everybody can talk. Starting from like $5 a cut, moving to the shop, getting to like 10, 12 bucks a cut, then eventually moving up to $20 a cut. Like, this is years, a slow movement, right? And then you think about how many people you cut in a day to pay some bills. And then now I see barbers getting out of school charging 40 bucks a cut. My price before I sat down doing service was 50 bucks, 60 with a shave. And then 10 more for shampoo, so 70 bucks was my average ticket with people leaving out the door. But this is my take on that. It tripped me out because if you don't want to pay it, that's cool. I'm not saying everybody should pay that amount. I just believe that there's a barber out there at every price range. There's a $10 barbershop still. I still see $7 barbershops. I see $25 barbershops, $35. All I'm saying is go find the one that fits you and shut up about the ones that don't fit you, because I don't think people should be determining the value of another barber's service and their skill level. And I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm not paying him $100 because he's cutting my hair. I'm paying him $100 for the service.
Yeah.
So I have no problem paying somebody for their time, because I look at it like this. And if this is going to save me time, if it's going to save me 3 hours, me paying an additional $60, I'm worth more than $20 an hour.
But tell you my reasons why, being a licensed barber and a shop owner, an experienced barber, and a barber that started from those lower prices to the prices that I wrapped up at. So a barber is spending 30 to 60 minutes on your head. 30 to 60 minutes on your head. And they're giving you something that you can go to a job interview with. You could go to work and be presentable. You could go to parties. You can take pictures with this thing, multiple pictures over and over. You're going on dates, funerals, weddings, etc. All that kind of stuff, right? All from this one haircut. And it just tripped me out with how people it's like the audacity of how they address it though. Like they worth so much less. If you just want to say you don't want to pay that, that's cool. But to just try to downgrade somebody's quality, nah, I stand up for barbers, and I just think that's super whack. So I decided to use my platform to tell you from a barber's perspective who's been to every angle of that, or why that's whack. You want to go get you a $10 haircut, there's shops that's out there doing it. And I don't put those down either. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't put down the ones that's charging what they didn't work for. So first and foremost, to go to barber school, when I went to school, I paid, I want to say it was $800. Literally $800 to go to apprenticeship. Now apprenticeship is thousands of dollars. And my partner, he paid a couple thousand to go to barber school. Now barbers are taking out loans and going to school for $20,000, $15,000 on the low. Like, that's low. And then you want to tell them that they are not worth the price that they charging to pay their bills, to pay their loans back. And then on top of that, clippers. Clippers cost $200 to $300 on average now. So these ain't no like quick Walmart, Target type of clippers that people cutting your head with no more. These are machines that they're investing into. And that's just one clipper. I mean, I could show you one of my barbers right here. We got three clippers alone, and then 3 sets of trimmers. Oh, my bad, a 4th clipper, 5th clipper, and then 4 trimmers. And trimmers go for 100 to 200 now. I remember clippers were 60 to 80 bucks, 100 on the high end. So now you're telling people that, you paying $200 to $300 one pair of clippers, and you telling them that they charging too much. And then that's just clippers. Okay, let's talk about the guards. I remember I used to buy guards for like $2.99. The guards be like $5.99 each now. I buy gloves. You know, I invest in gloves on the person's head. These gloves, they went from $4.99 for a box to 10 to 20 in the pandemic, and now we lucky when they get back down to 5 to 10. But man, the scissors, hey, thank you. Hey, this ain't that kind of video. Hit me like for real. My boy, straight up. The scissors, we got scissors that cost 800 to 1,200 bucks. And you want these high-end things on your head, but then you want to put down the professional that's investing in themselves to bring you that quality. It kind of got to the point where it disgusts me a little bit. So I decided I was going to speak up on it. If I got this platform, I'm going to really talk. Somebody need to stand up for barbers. You don't got the right to be on there determining the value of somebody that you don't even know what they invested. So we just talking tools now. So tools right there alone. How you gonna get him back that couple $1,000s with your $15 haircut? So that's just tools. I'm looking on my gas station. He got compressors. Boom. Some of these cats want their line sprayed and everything. But we got compressors. Let's talk about the product we put on your hair. Product ain't $2.99 no more. Sporting Wave used to be what, $2.99? Man, none of that stuff, man. We got bottles of Suavecito selling for $16. Foam selling for $16. You want all that on your head, and you want to get somebody $10 to $20, and then you want to really degrade them. I think that's the part that really got to me on this right here, was the degrading part. You don't got to pay that. Nobody asking you to pay that if you don't want to pay that. But it's that degrading part. It's that these barbers got nerve type of thing. Now, if you want to talk about barbers that ain't respecting the game, they putting a bad name on our industry. They ain't giving you good customer service. They're not on time. They not treating you well. They ain't clean. You know what I mean? They unprofessional. Come on, that's a different topic. Then hell no, you shouldn't be paying them that. But when you talking about professional barbers like where we run with at world-class faders and world-class stylers, nah, man, I'm not having that. I'm not even feeling that. And it's just time that somebody spoke up and said it for what it really is. So back to the stuff. All right, so that's just the clippers. That's just the spray, the machine for the enhancements. Now let's talk about the actual product. Like I said, Suavecito, 16 bucks. You want Bay Rum on you. Bay Rum ain't even cheap no more. That used to be $2.99. Those is $10 for that. Everything costs. Yeah, thank you, Dre. Let's talk about these chairs. Let's talk about these chairs, man. You used to get these chairs for a couple $100. Let's put $1,400 on the chairs. Like, stop playing with me, man. And then people come and they got sharp stuff in their pockets and they want to cut your chair in half. And then how much they want you to pay on that to reupholster it? Oh, $500. Man, stop playing with me, man. If you don't know what you're talking about, I just think you should not talk about it. You know what I mean? There's so much other stuff. The combs in the drawers, the blow dryers. Man, we got blow dryers that cost $400. Like $400, man. I could just keep going through all this stuff, man. What we got right there? The booking apps. Right. Y'all used to sit in the shop for 2, 3, 4 hours at a time, and it was dope. It was a time, there was an era where that was lit, right? That's cool. But the world done sped up so much that you don't have that kind of time no more. You got to get to things. And now barbers, these booking apps ain't free. They paying monthly for these booking apps to keep your scheduling organized, to keep the power in your hands so you can reschedule at 2 a.m. when you and your lady get in a fight and all of a sudden you don't feel like getting up in the morning. Like that kind of stuff, man. So, man, this is just it for me. I had my last straw when I read that post this morning. So again, shout out to Earn Your Leisure. This is nothing against them because I love what they did. And they did good. They put out good content. It was a hot topic. And, you just got people in it that I'm just like, who are these people? Like, these are what, computer programmers, maintenance men, and what people that ain't, hustling. Like people that's not, I'm not saying hustling, because you could hustle with a W-2 job, don't get me wrong. But people that's not grinding from the ground up like this. These are people that are coming out of school, not even having clients for 6 months, trying to figure out how to pay bills, booth rent, all that kind of stuff. Man, I really care. So it just got to me. And I said, nah, we're gonna shoot this, man. So all I'm saying is, if you don't know this side of the industry, don't put that negative energy on this, man. I'm leaving out hella other stuff that we ain't even, it's just so much more I can list that's being paid for that you don't even understand, man. Down to the capes. We got $500 worth of capes in just one load, for one shop. Like, come on, man, the aprons, all this stuff, it's just nonstop. The ring lights, the shampoo. Oh, look, y'all done get, I feel like I'm in church. When they say, we're about to wrap this up, and they go, woo, and then the music start back up. Like, hold on, man. Hold on, since y'all want to talk and you don't know what you're talking about. How about the shampoo? This blew my mind. That shampoo used to be $29.99. That thing went up to $99 for the gallon. I almost cursed the lady out who it wasn't even her fault at the register when that happened. And then it came back down a little bit. Let's say it went down to $59, okay? Like $59. And then for the small conditioner bottles, they $39. Catch them on sale for $29. Come on now. If somebody don't amen me here, if somebody don't, man, come on. Right, you don't even come clean and shampooed, and then you want, and then so on top of that, let's talk about the razors. You want that razor cleanup? You know why? Because they do that in Texas, and that's where you went in. And ever since then, you want to. Oh my goodness! So everybody do razor cleanups now. Shout out to Texas Barbers, because y'all really put it on fire. Where everybody had to get a razor lined up now. That used to be an upsell. It is a part of the damn cut now. Try to not razor somebody, man. So I just wanted to educate the non-educated speakers. The people that are ignorantly speaking about something that you do not know the other side of. Barbers are hustlers, and you know what? I just think what it is, I don't even want to sound bitter. I just want to sound real, and I just want to tell you that I think it's a matter of shock. I just think it's a shock to people, because I think that people have been taking advantage of barbers for so long and taking what they do for granted for so long. They want to say nice things about them, but don't want to pay nice things to them. They want to say things like, oh, y'all the pillars of the community. And then did I leave that part out? You want to come and have a free counseling situation. You will come and talk and sit down and talk with somebody that don't cut your hair or nothing and pay them $100 to $500 an hour. They call it counseling. And you will sit there and share your world and get their opinion back on you. Well, guess what? Same thing happened in this chair for that same, $50, $60, or $100. I even had one dude on there say, oh man, this dude lost his mind. He wanted to charge $150 for a house visit. I'm like, are you crazy for me to pack this stuff up, my gas, come in and work in an environment that don't have the proper lighting, proper chair situation? I'm bending my back over and all that. Yeah, you got to be kidding me, man. That's $200 easy. That's $200 easy. And that should be like average. Right. That should be average. I'm not even going to say that's low, but that should be average. You took my time to travel there. I don't care what nobody say. It could be even in a 30-mile radius. By the time I get there, park, get up the stairs, set everything up, that's an hour. I'm a time watcher. I don't care what you say. That's an hour. And then we get in there. I'm not in my regular element. So now I'm cutting your hair. And guess what? It might be 30 minutes to an hour in the shop. I don't care what you say. It's going to be an hour minimum at the house. Because now we got certain things we got to compensate for. Oh, now I got to pack all my stuff up. It's not like me leaving it here.
At your convenience.
At your convenience. You in your pajamas. You comfortable.
You in your comfort.
Man. And way out of business hours usually. So now I got to pack all this stuff up, get it back to my car, go back to my family, and then I got to come load this stuff back up here. That's another hour, y'all. That's 3 hours. So what people don't understand is the value of time. Like there's time involved with this too. So you're telling me that for 3 hours, technically you're getting $50 an hour, which I think it should be more than that. So I'm gonna wrap it up, man, because I'm gonna tell you, this is like church. Every time I think, I could look around this shop and I could keep finding something else that justifies the cost of a barber's haircut. So I will leave it with what I was saying a minute ago, which is I think it's a shock value. It's like when you treat that person bad in school because you never thought they was going to amount to nothing, and then all of a sudden they blow up and it's their time, and then you didn't realize that they were going to be that. I just think that's what's happening, because right now barbers are making the world go round, like literally making the world go round. And if you don't believe me, go look online. It's one of the hottest topics on social media. You see us in commercials, movies all the time. You got people like LeBron doing ideas that a lot of us didn't have for years. Shout out to LeBron and all the other people doing it. But we done been talking about, man, these conversations we have in the shop should be recorded and this and that. So it's dope to see somebody with the resources and money do it. But man, we been on all this stuff. We been knew the power of what's going on. We been knew that when we come in here, this is something special. Like, we know we blessed. It's just the value monetarily just never really added up. So here we go. Everybody want to blame it on the pandemic. I do too. I don't care. Yeah, pandemic hit and everybody woke up. And just like everything else went up, it was time for the barbers to take that window, and it just didn't go back down. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't. So think of everything else you pay for hourly, that's that 50, 60 bucks, and think about how long it lasts you and what you can do with it. Masseuses, shout out to the masseuses. I would never want to X out the masseuses or devalue them. They deserve every penny they get, but a masseuse is going to charge you $80 to $150 for that hour. And I mean, it feels great. It's great for your health. It's great for your mind, but I'm not going to go to a job interview. There's nothing visual that I'm going to get for that job interview, the wedding, the funeral, none of that from that. But nobody has any issue with that value. And they put the same amount of time in. Here we are putting that time in, and you're going to have something that you're going to rock for at least a week. Some of y'all 2 weeks. So think about that the next time you open your mouth about barbering. There's something you don't know, man. This is Lonnie Horne. I'm your barber broker. Always standing up for the barbering industry, man. It's barbering first, no matter what I do, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share. Stay tuned, man. And also hit me in the comments and let me know what else I could share that I done picked up along the way of my journey, or some of my team's journey that could help you along the way with yours, man. I'm out.